Hi everybody, it's Oksana and this is going to be a belated 2014 favorites video, and these are basically products that I have loved throughout this past year, and I thought that I would also mention a few things that I discovered in 2014. There are some things that I discovered kind of towards the end more recently, and I thought about whether to mention those or not because they're not technically like a favorite of the whole year, you know, just of the past month or so. But I will mention a few of those that I really feel like are amazing, but mostly I'll try to stick with products that have been kind of like a staple this whole past year. So the best way that I thought to do this would be to just take my camera along with you guys into where I keep my makeup, which is not in this room where I film, and just kind of go through and pull things out and show you instead of, you know, filling up a big bucket of makeup and chugging it into this room and then kind of picking things out of there. I just thought that would, I don't know, I just thought that'd be nicer, and this way you can kind of see the products way up close versus just me holding them. This way they can be all up in your face, my 2014 favorites. So anyways, let's get started. Alright, so my battery died. I had to have a wire here. So let's get started. It's messy. I'm sorry about that. But concealers. Let's start with those since they're right here. My Beauty Without Cruelty concealer pencil. Love, love, love. This is my second pencil. The first one I used up most of it, and then the little bit that remained I kind of scraped it out and melted it and depotted it into this little lippy container so it'd be easier to use. But just an amazing under eye concealer. Absolutely love it. And along with that, my holy grail setting powder to make me be able to wear a natural concealer without it creasing is this Ecru powder from the All Natural Face. Just a kind of, I guess, almost like a white, just a really light skin tone shade, but it is great. I use this fluffy brush right here from Eco Tools. It came like a little set, and I just kind of pack that powder right over the concealer, and then I do go ahead and blend it a little bit with this brush as well, and that's just my favorite under eye combination of products. And then this powder, I absolutely must mention this. This is just amazing. And of course, I'm trying to open it from the wrong end. This is the Color Tones Baked Mineral Foundation. I got mine from Makeup Artist Choice. It is sold on other websites as well, I think for more money. So it is like a swirled, baked, domed powder. I used mine up so it's pretty much flat now. I need to probably buy another one. I'm scared it's going to be like sold out or something. But I love this. This is, if I could choose just one powder, like out of all powders, loose, pressed, just out of all my powders, finishing powders too, if I could only choose one powder to use, it would be this one. It is amazing. I use it as a setting powder. You can use it as a foundation as well, which I do mostly in the summer because it's too dark for me. But as a setting powder, it's not too dark because it goes on sheer when I just lightly apply it all over, and then it's fine. It's really, if you build it up, then it ends up looking a little too dark. So if I could change one thing, then I would have them make a lighter color of this product. But it makes everything look so flawless and just so airbrushed. I'm wearing it today. I put it over everything, and it just makes everything look amazing that you put it over. So my most favorite powder of 2014 and of life is this. And then my favorite foundation is the Jane Iredale Liquid Minerals. I need to throw this out. I'm like keeping it for empties video, but let's get real. That's never going to happen. I'm never going to collect enough empties for that. So love this stuff. Really pricey. You get it a little cheaper on Amazon or other places if you look. I got it for like $34, I think. The first bottle was $50, but the second bottle I got frugal and found a cheaper one. This is wonderful, but it's like a special occasion foundation for me because of the price. And then this is amazing. I love this. I might actually like it better because it gives more coverage than the Jane Iredale. This is my little, oh, that just fell. This is my little mix of it.
I mixed my Lucy Minerals, I always talk about this in like every video, Snow White into it to make it match. So it's a little work to actually make this work for me because I have to lighten it up because it's too dark, but it is worth it because this stuff is amazing. I'm in love with it. Same for the BB cream, the Organic Wear BB cream. They're like the same thing. I don't see the difference except this one smells like coconuts, but they feel the same, they look the same. You know, they're both too dark, so I have to lighten them. But yes, and so this, I guess, is a standout product too because it's pretty magical that you can lighten products with this. I think I'm gonna, you know, try it with other foundations as well if I encounter any foundations in the future that are too dark. This is a great thing to have, you know, to, if you're pale and you need to lighten things a lot, this is fantastic. This is what I was talking about, products that I discovered at the very end of 2014 are the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. And I still wanted to mention them even though they're not like a favorite of the entire year because I just got them recently. I got them for Christmas. But they are just that amazing that I'm so in love with them. I can't not mention them. I just can't because they're just, everybody needs them in their life. So that's that. Let's see. So that was foundation. For powder foundation, there's been a lot that I use. I usually use powder in the summer, liquid in the colder weather. I like Lucy Minerals. I like the All Natural Face powder a lot as well. As you can see, I kind of hit pan on it. And I like the Conservatorie powder. I don't necessarily have a favorite among those besides those three for 2014 just because, I don't know, I like them equally and I just kind of used all of them. So I don't know if that's three favorites or no favorites. I don't really know. Oh, another great find of the very end of 2014 are the ColourPop eyeshadows. So these and the Makeup Geek are not as natural as the rest of the products that I'm showing you. They do have phenoxyethanol, but they don't have parabens or talc, so they're, you know, not the worst, but not the most natural. But what I love about these is they really stay put. I don't like the glittery ones because the glitter gets all in my eyes and I have a lot of fallout, but the matte ones and the satin ones make great bases and great like a primer slash base for other eyeshadows because they just really stay put. And that's kind of another reason that I use something less natural because nothing stays put on my greasy hooded eyelids. So I have to use Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Here it is here. And because of that, like this is not natural and it does have phenoxyethanol too. So if I'm already going to be using phenoxyethanol and something not natural, I might as well just use this instead. I think this has slightly cleaner ingredients than the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So it's like an alternative, you know, an alternative to that to use for a primer. So anyways, for mascara this year, I used Buxom most of the year, which I love, and then towards the tail end of the year, I got the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I like them both. I don't know if they're necessarily favorites of 2014, but I wanted to mention something, you know, for mascara. They're not natural either, so the rest of the things I'm going to show you should be natural now. So Silk Naturals Blonde Brow Cream, staple, all of this year, used it on my brows. And there's not even that much of a dent in it. This really a little bit goes a long way. Fantastic product. I haven't tried like a ton of eyebrow products. I did try an Anastasia pencil once just because it was all the rave. But I love this. It works for me. It's natural. I don't really, you know, have the need to search for anything else. So love this. Use it. Staple product. This too. The Beauty Blender. Absolutely love the Beauty Blender. I think it works amazing for me. I like it a little better than the dupes. However, it is a lot more expensive. Like, it's, I don't know, like 4 times as much as one of these. I don't know if I like it 4 times as much as these other sponges, but I do like it a little better because it's a little like softer and squishier when wet. So that's a favorite of 2014. Brushes. Probably nothing specific I want to mention. I like EcoTools brushes, and I really like the Coastal Scents, what are these, Elite or something brushes, but you know, nothing specific to mention. And this is, oh my gosh, my Physicians Formula eyeliner. I love this so much. This has good ingredients, except it does have phenoxyethanol. Again, phenoxyethanol finding its way into every product. So this is like the reason that I can do winged eyeliner. It makes it so easy and it just works so good, so well. Here's a little tip. It's just like it's sharp and gives you the perfect wing, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Holy Grail eyeliner of 2014. I haven't really used like any other eyeliners just because I just can't stop reaching for it. So moving on to lips. Lips are a tough category for me to pick something because I have way too many lip products. But I'm gonna try to kind of really narrow it down. Absolutely love the Zen Lip Liner from Honeybee Gardens. Amazing. From Silk Naturals, you know I'm obsessed with their lip products. Sweet Nothing is an amazing color for almost like every day, and it's because it's sheer, but it gives your lips, you know, a nice plummy tone. But if you want something pigmented, then the pigmented version, I don't know where it went, but it's Asset. Here it is. Asset. Absolutely gorgeous plum. Love that one. And I love all of their lipsticks. Black Dahlia is a favorite. Betty is a favorite. And this is such a favorite that I keep it over here, even though I haven't worn it a lot in the winter because it's a lighter color. But you know, pretty much all other seasons I wore it like every day, so I kept it over here. But Bramble from Silk Naturals, absolute favorite of 2014. Let's see if I can close it with one hand. So I put it over here so I wouldn't have to like search for it ever. Love the balm, the Rally Balm from Red Apple Lipstick, but also for most of the year I've been using this Hurrah Night Treatment Balm, which I absolutely adore, and I like Hurrah lip balms in general. I like the grapefruit scent, but this one has a little bit more like moisturizing, more treatment-like ingredients, so this is a favorite of 2014, as well as the Red Apple Lipstick in Vogue. I really like this. You can see I used it up. It's almost flat. Oh my gosh. And that is for lips. Oh, I should mention a lip gloss. Let me mention a lip gloss. I'm not a huge lip gloss user, but I do really like these two. The Mint to Be. I love that it's minty. I love that it's thick. This is from Red Apple Lipstick. This is called Cabernet Kiss. And it's really fantastic. And then I also really like the Enlightened Opal Gloss from Pacifica. The color is super pretty. This one's great for more like the summer, just like a sheer, beautiful opalescent pink. So those are my two favorite lip glosses, but I'm not really a lip gloss girl. I'm more of a lippy girl, especially because the Silk Natural ones are so glossy that I feel like I don't need a gloss. I don't really need that extra step. But when I do, those are my favorites. Kind of jumping all over the place, but skincare, this is a new bar because I just ran out of my old one. The Cebu Sea Buckthorn Bar Soap has been a staple for me this whole year. I used it with this Clarisonic. Absolutely love these two products together. Absolutely love my little scrubby towel. This is from Silk Naturals. I don't think they sell it anymore, but you can find it on like Amazon. If you just search, I think maybe for scrubby towel, they're these like plasticky towels and they're huge. This is just a little piece and it makes a great exfoliator for the face. Just fantastic. And I feel like I should mention some eyeshadows as well. I know I mentioned the ColourPop and the Makeup Geek, but those are recent. More staple-y type eyeshadows for me are my mineral eyeshadows, which I pressed, notably from Silk Naturals. So this is the extra large Z palette, by the way. Mahalo, which is this one here, is one that they've discontinued. It's like an amazing, very light, taupey, golden-y color. And I hope enough people ask for it and they bring it back, or that they can dupe it if they discontinued it because there's like an ingredient that's discontinued or something. But this is amazing. I absolutely am in love with Sonic. I mentioned this in a lot of favorites because this is like a, you know, my favorite eyeshadow probably from Silk Naturals, and just my favorite mineral eyeshadow in general. Absolutely loved Danny this year. Let's see if I can find it. Aha, I knew that was it, but I had to double check. Danny, great crease color, a beautiful taupe color, kind of like the darker version of Mahalo, so I've used that a lot. And then this color here, it's called Fusion, also from Silk Naturals. Look how pretty that is. Oh, love that one. So just some favorite eyeshadows there. Let's see, what am I forgetting? Blush. I'm forgetting blush. So here's my blush drawer. Let me just pull it all out for you guys. Honestly, all I've used pretty much this entire year is my Conservatorie blushes. They're so amazing. I just never reach for anything else. So they're definitely a favorite of 2014. And I have 3 of them that are my favorite ones. Crystalline, which I'm wearing today, which is a matte light pink. I wear this, you know, when I want something matte. And it's fantastic for that. And then my 2 glowy blushes, which are my favorite. Naked Truth, which is a pink with a goldeny kind of sheen to it. Absolutely just gorgeous. I know I have like a darker eyeshadow underneath, so it makes it look gray, but that wasn't a very good swatch. This is just amazing. Amazing. And then this one I broke, but this is Passions. It's like the peachy version of Naked Truth, so a little bit less pink, a little bit more peach. But those are my favorite 3, and they're up at the top here because that's all I ever use for blush. And I do like some of these cream blushes, notably the, where did it go? The newer one, the Big O from Silk Naturals, which is NARS Orgasm Multiple Dupe. But I just always reach for powder over cream. I don't know why. I'm just a powder pressed blush kind of girl. It's just quicker for me. Just incompetent at putting on cream blushes. So I think that's it, you guys. We covered concealer, foundation. Oh, one other concealer I wanted to mention real quick. Getting all out of order here, but the Christopher Drummond. I know I talked about Beauty Without Cruelty, and that's my new favorite for under eyes. But before I discovered it, I did use and really like the Christopher Drummond, and you can see I use it quite a bit. And this is the light color. This is a great concealer, especially for on the face too, because it's liquid and it blends really well. And it's extremely pigmented, and you can add it to foundations and tinted moisturizers to amp up their coverage. So this is just a fantastic product, and I do, you know, really like it. Even though I kind of use the pencil now, this is still great for other purposes. And I also really like the OhSudz for covering blemishes. I use it with a little brush, as you can see there, and it works really great for that. So, sorry about this gigantic mess. Oh, my hair products. Love the All Natural Face hair products. I also have their aloe and their, I think it's called like pomade or something downstairs, which I use together. That's what I used in my hair today. That's why it's downstairs. But I also like their leave-in conditioner and the hair serum. I love their hair products. They've like changed my life in terms of hair, because I just didn't even think a natural product could work. I thought, you know, if the non-natural products don't work well for me, how could something natural work? But they're amazing. If you have thick, frizzy, poofy hair and you need to tame it down, I highly recommend the All Natural Face. Oh, and my heated eyelash curlers. How did I not mention that? This is a favorite. Oh, everything is crashing down. This Panasonic one. Love. And some more skincare things here. Silk Naturals Awesome Sauce. This is like, I don't know, my 5th bottle. This has been a favorite for years. I just love it and use it all the time. And I really like their Botanical Hydration too, more for like the winter months. And then my favorite moisturizer has been the Cebu moisturizer. This is my 2nd bottle. I ran out of it recently, and I really like this too, as like a little acne treatment, a little natural salicylic acid acne treatment from Aubrey Organics. So that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This was helpful to you. Just my 2014 loves, makeup and beauty loves. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.